good. It's not tasting good. Put a hand, O God. For those who are in authority, O God, pull them back. Pull them back, O God. Give them what it takes if ever they will accept it. Do it to manage with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Our people that are crying out this morning, have mercy, O God, on our beautiful island. Put a hand and rescue this country. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen and amen. Good morning, Mr. Andrew Donald.
Amen. Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good also.
How
By
you know?
God's grace, I'm doing
How do
fine.
you know you're good?
Well, this morning, Mr. Andrew, God woke me up on a city rising of the sun, and there is a lot that didn't make it, unfortunately.
Did
I'm
you
in
see the
symptoms
rising
with
of the
them.
sun, or you saw sunlight? Or sunshine, sorry. What did you see?
No, sir. Where I sit in my veranda, I see the rising of the sun each morning from my point. Maybe somebody will see it
Okay.
than me where they are.
How's your wife?
She's doing great, man. She's doing great.
And
She's doing great.
and your daughter?
She just slip out.
She's
Just
gone
slip out.
already?
Yeah, I think she has some assignment this morning.
No, she just stayed home.
I like that. And then from school, then she have afternoon classes. So I don't know how she does sleep and get up all in the morning again to make it. It's a lot. But they're young. They have a lot of energy in the body. I can't do that. How is your children, sir?
Um, my son is all right when I spoke to him last. My daughter is. Did she travel this morning? I think she traveled. Yeah, I think she went to the U.S. this morning
Okay.
on a
Okay.
very early flight out of Barbados.
Okay. So she based in Barbados?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, she's going to school there.
Okay. So
So
then
she,
she go to the US this morning. Okay.
yeah, she's supposed to go to the U.S. this morning. Based, yeah. I mean, let me just double check.
You're not sure, man.
I tell you, no. Sometimes you ain't too sure.
Yeah.
Nothing. But I mean, I know she had to travel this morning, and let me see what the thing says. The itinerary. Labadabadabadoo. What today is? Wednesday? Thursday?
No, man, Thursday, man.
Today is Thursday. So that means what today's the today's the what date?
I know what day today, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, so today's the 22nd.
Okay.
So yeah, so her flight was this morning. So it's not Thursday morning. It's Wednesday morning.
Okay.
So her
Okay.
flight would have left Barbados at around 1:35.
Okay.
So she should be in New York. Well, should be in New York already.
Yeah, by that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is supposed to get there at about 5:30.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Great. I'm glad to hear that.
I think.
But I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you
Choose
good?
not. Yeah, choose not to complain.
Oh, you choose not to complain.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're good, brother.
Yeah. I'm real good because I remember once. Well, not once. My grandmother always says, it doesn't make sense complaining because sometimes you complain and nobody willing to listen. So just shut up.
You know something?
Come again?
I I used to say the same thing,
Yeah.
but I stopped saying that.
Okay.
I complain.
Yeah. Well, yes. I
And
I
I'm
agree.
complaining. You know why I'm complaining?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm complaining because somebody might just listen.
At the time that you're complaining.
Yeah. So when they tell me nobody's listening,
Yeah.
I kind of used to take that, well, nobody bothering with you. That is not true.
Right. Well, I learned something
Think,
this
think
morning.
about it. Think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
How many children do you have?
Maybe about 8 and about 3 adopted.
All right. So imagine those 11 children. For what is the thing about adoption? Your child. You adopt damaged children. Anyway, those
Yeah,
11 children, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Are you telling me, and we ain't include wifey yet, eh?
No, well, that is special child.
Right. Are you telling me that if you start to complain, none of these 11 children are going to listen?
Yeah, man, they're listening.
Well, then why do we keep saying, if I complain, nobody listening? That
and
is
you
a
know,
joke.
yeah, and you know, Andre, these are the things that the old head said. But you know, whenever you get, as you rightly said, you know, at the time you have to continue complaining because at that time somebody might just be there to listen.
Somebody might just be listening at that
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
point in time. So
yeah,
we need to stop it. Well, I ain't complaining because nobody else listening. Joke.
yeah.
Joke you're making.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that if you have someone who really cares about you,
They will listen.
they're not going to be listening?
Yeah, not everybody will listen. But
We don't
yes, some people
everybody do. So you on the wall then?
Yeah,
for everybody to listen to you when you complain?
Yeah,
no, but somebody's going to listen.
Yes, somebody will listen.
Somebody is going to listen. And
whether sometimes what you say may not make sense to them, but
they're going to listen.
Yeah, they're going to listen.
So we had to stop this one, eh?
Yeah, you have a point there.
Yeah, stop.
And I know you feel happy every time you score a goal. You just feel good.
So hold on. So when them people are playing football and they score goal, you don't see they jumping up.
Huh? Ooh, you feel good when the lady said, you know, I never see Mr. Andrew Donald. Never see this man. I only heard about this man. And I love the way the man speak. And I love the way the man get on.
Go
and,
on,
you know,
say it
and
now.
You know, I just name my son after the man.
Good.
Andre.
Good.
You feel good when she say that. I find you, and you get more tall when you man say that, you know. And I realize you push your chest forward, but you is a real getter now.
No, it's not about being a getter now. It is about the reality. You see, the thing is,
why?
Wouldn't you, if you go to a place and you're socializing with friends and somebody says, you know what, I've been listening to you for eons and I don't know you, I've never met you, and I love you so much that I've named my son after you. Wouldn't you feel good? Look at you. You go all about and preach. Nobody even named their dog after you. Watch you.
God, no.
Yeah?
Andre, I don't bring the agriculture money again, but then that's the end. That's the end of it, bro.
That's reality. People, nobody even named the dog after you.
Why you want you good? You know, when you want to say that your chest come out like the pudding butter pot, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I grow.
Oh, the man get tall, you know, the man smile heavy.
A woman name a whole child after me.
After you feel good day.
What happened to you?
I feel good.
Yeah, you can see what you want. They didn't even name dog after you.
He's alright.
Every Sunday you're going to preach. Every Sunday you're preaching. Nobody even named their dog.
Nobody named the child Bartholomew after me. He's alright, but you're special.
Of course.
Eddie, bro, what? You have a good one, man.
Yeah, take care, brother.
One love.
Yeah, great. Okay, good. It's real. It's 91. Good morning, Grenada. How you doing? Me, no, I'm not okay this morning. It's a challenge here. Well, here's what. And I didn't even tell my good friend Lois this, but he's always listening, so he'd hear what I'm about to say. Yesterday, I got a call from the station. You know, people saying, "Hey, something's wrong." The staff here saying, "Yeah." CJ called and say, "Hey, we got a problem." And I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" And then she indicated to me that we had a computer problem. Yeah, but let me speak to Drums and then I'll come back to you. Sticks, what's up?
Hello, I'm good. Good morning to you.
Talk to me, love.
Good morning to the nation. I really thought I'm the word of God, Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the pathway of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For he is with me. The rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. This is the end of the scripture reading.
Morning, my love. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to hear that. I mean, so What you cooking there? Drumsticks?
No, I'm not cooking for dinner.
What? Go eat in restaurant?
I'm not cooking today. It's Thursday, and Thursday does not cook.
So how you getting food?
Well, I'm doing something else. I'm making a Tanya lag and whatever bread or egg or what cheese or whatever I have I eat.
And when them people come home?
People are home. I don't know nobody home but my children.
Well, yeah. So when they come home, what they get?
When they come home, I don't make any porridge. No. I make this later. I'm making the porridge. I'm having my cup of cocoa tea this morning with something.
I hear you.
Bread and something.
I hear you.
And then I'm making some porridge this afternoon. I'm going to make a Tanya log this afternoon.
You have plenty Tanya up there.
No, I'm buying Tanya, man.
I thought Birch Grove was all lot of Tanya.
Yeah, but I don't have, so I have to buy $7 a pound for Tanya, you know.
Oh. There you go. Things tough.
So I buy 3 pounds of Tanya, but I buy the 1 pound till I get the 3 pounds, you know.
Why you do that, drumsticks? What is this sequencing that tell me?
Because, you know, if I don't have all the money to buy $14 at the pound of Tanya, so if I buy 1 pound till I get the 3 pounds, that is my way.
Okay. So you buy 1 pound this week and 1 pound next week?
Yes, if once I have the money, I buy on a seat, I buy 1 pound this week, 1 pound, and still I get the 3 pounds. To make a good Tanya log.
Oh boy, I hear you, my darling. Don't worry, I go plant some Tanya one day and bring some for you.
I hear you.
Take care, my darling.
Okay, you have a wonderful day.
You too, my love. Okay, bye-bye. Right. Drums. Yeah, Drumsticks is a staple on Real FM. You know, I love to hear her every morning. I look forward to hearing her. Even if I'm not on, I try to listen when I'm not on. Not just to listen to her, but listen to other programs. I don't get the chance to listen to all, but I try to listen to others who are on. But I really appreciate hearing from Drumsticks. Yeah, she's a wonderful lady. Has some really lovely daughters. Have I met all of them? I don't remember. Maybe I have. I'm not too sure. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world.
Everybody want
Our friends inside of New York listening on J1 FM, top of the morning to your Noise Radio. Wade, what's up, brother? Everything going well with you? I trust.
and they forget agriculture.
Yeah, I was telling you about our little challenge, but let me go to the weather before I do that.
Agriculture, and they forget agriculture.
Stay with us.
Everybody want to sit down in computer. You could live with what goes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. Till you just know, my brothers, all you read them computers. Oh yes. Alright. Agriculture. Number one. Yes, the number one. Agriculture. Oh yes.
91.9 Real FM on your dial. It's time for us to make that switch and head on down to the Morris Bishop International Airport, where we'll find out what's happening weather-wise for the next 24 hours, what is expected. And to brief us on that is none other than Eugene Wind. Good morning, Eugene.
Good morning to you, Andre, and good morning to listeners also. Here's weather for today, Thursday, February 22nd. Currently, points near expressing partly cloudy conditions. Winds are from the east at 10 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 13.1 millibars, which is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 25.8 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 84%. Yesterday's maximum temperature recorder was 29.9 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 25.5 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 0.4 millimeters of rainfall recorded at Point Winds brings February's total to 2.7 millimeters. Now let's go to the public forecast. Value for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with few light daytime showers. Today's maximum temperature is we have 30.5 degrees Celsius, with winds coming from the east-northeast to east-southeast at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas are expected to be moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Tides are currently falling. Should do this morning at 15 minutes past 8. The right to high at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Sunset this evening is at 15 minutes past 6, and sunrise tomorrow morning is at 25 minutes past 6. Just to recap, there's a polar forecast value for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with few light daytime showers. From mid-service at the Bishop International Airport, this is Eugene.
Thank you, Eugene. Have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you, same to you.
Great. It's real. It's 91. Good morning again, friends. You know, I just can't stop saying good morning to you guys. You guys are so lovely. So let's get back to the whole issue of the computer. So yeah, the computer just, I don't know, it went berserk. So when I spoke to Dougal, and he said, and this is the interesting part, yeah. So I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? After speaking to CJ, I said, let me speak to him. Let me hear what he's saying. I'm like, what's up, bro? How you going? He says, I'm there trying to get this going. So I says, are we on or off air? He said, no, we're still on air. And I says, okay, fine. So what's your take on what happened? And he says, Dre, a malware. I'm like, a malware? He says, yes, I believe that's what it is. So that's like a virus. Well, not like a virus. It is a virus. Wow, it's kind of a little bit difficult to digest, you know, the whole aspect of the virus thingy. You see, because we have things that are supposed to protect us from strikes. And it's kind of strange. Yeah, it's kind of strange to get hit by a virus. And it has to be that you, because of what we know and what we have to protect our systems, it has to be somebody who targeted, based on my understanding. It must be somebody who targeted us. And they got through on our main system. So that was hit very hard. As a matter of fact, we had to take it out totally and slip the next one in and do some work. We're gonna have to continue doing some more work today, but do some work so as to bring it back to where it should be. Yeah, so we have to, but we have a lot of work to do. It's not where it should be at this particular point in time. And for the folks last night who didn't get to hear Bandy or Rodney on Gospel Night, we kind of had to play the music and not necessarily have the personnel come in for Gospel Night. But at least I did inform Rodney that there was no program. I did inform him. Yeah, so that's where it is. Okay, somebody's where we at now? Well, we are at the position where we are on air, as of course you can hear us. We are on air, so that is important. What's next? We'll continue. We'll continue to be on. Yeah, we'll continue. We just have to replace at least 2 systems. How are we going to do that? I don't know yet. I'm just talking to myself here. I don't know. I don't know yet. But nonetheless, we still thank all of you for being there and supporting Real FM. And kind of now more than ever, we kind of need your continued support. And I had something I have to say to our listeners. Now, listeners, hear this and listen to me very, very, very carefully. Yeah, you need to listen to me carefully. Well, I'm not even getting my cameras to work this morning. Would you believe? Let me see if I can get this other one here to work. There's a possibility I may get it. Oh yeah, but it's too much light, but I'll use it still. Okay, so let me see if I can get something better than this. Okay, yeah, that's the best I can do. The other one is not it's not responding. Okay, so here's what. To our many listeners, listen and listen to me very carefully. You listen, and you love to listen. Theresa Joseph, good morning to you from Toronto. You are in Toronto, good morning. You listen and you appreciate what you hear. And it is not in our policy, like other people, to go demanding monies and begging for monies and from your pockets. No. Real FM, I don't ever want us to reach to that level. It is tough, really, really tough. And there are people who, because of because of what they perceive to be Real FM's political line, they choose not to advertise with us. And that is how the person feels, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. That is how the person feels. If they don't, because they believe that, hey, they're supporting one party and they forget that Andre, because I can't speak for the other workers, they forget that Andre does not support the same party that they support, then, hey, we're not going to advertise with Andre. And I've met business owners in my very said parish who have told me so. And in other parishes. But I chug along. We chug along. The interesting thing is that not everyone employed with Real FM, I don't know everyone's political affiliation. And for those that I know that there are NNP supporters who work here. And I know that there are NDC supporters who work here. Yeah. And then there are those that I don't know their affiliation and I don't ask. My thing is always don't ask people about their political affiliation. That's a business. There's nothing. As long as you can do the job, you do the job. And this is where I come. We know that we can do the job of advertising. Do you understand? We know that we can do the job of advertising. There's absolutely nothing we can't do in relation to advertising. Do you understand? So we ain't shy in that area. So what I say to those of you who listen and appreciate what you hear and realize that we bring to you information, it may not necessarily be information that you like, but it is always truth. Fact check it and you'll find out. Now, here's what I need for you to do. You have relatives who work in different companies and are in position to influence advertising. Speak to them. Let them know that, hey, this station has a wide listenership. You need to advertise your products there. Reach out to them. And they're going to get the best price anyway. And you're saying to yourself, what is he doing this morning? Well, I'm making an advertising pitch. And I'm saying, come on. You know that you have relatives who are in positions that they can influence advertising. Speak to them. And let them advertise at Real FM. There are a lot of things that I can say. But sometimes they say it's better to keep certain information to yourself. And just continue to look. But of course, I'll never take my debt as no sheep. I will release information from time to time. I will. And I do not believe that one's political affiliation should dictate the lives of others. There's so many of you who support the Democrats. Yeah, and I don't. But we're still friends. There's so many of you who support the Congress, meaning the National Democratic Congress. And I don't. But we're still friends. Yeah, we're still friends. So, don't crucify the others because of Andre. What do you want me to do? Switch allegiance and say, no, I support the Congress? Are you kidding me? No. They will never believe me and they will never treat me with any respect. I will give them praises when it's due. But I will not join their ranks. No, I will not join their ranks. If they deserve to be praised, they will be praised. And of course, when they have to be criticized, they will be criticized. There's absolutely nothing that's going to stop me from criticizing. And likewise, nothing is going to stop me from praising. So come on. As they say, live and let live. Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Or should I say Grenada? Because there's no state in the world named Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Independence back in 1974 was given to the state of Grenada. The constitution that we have was a constitution for Grenada and its dependencies, i.e. Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Yeah. So don't for one moment get that twisted. Remember, we had what is called referendum on 2 occasions. And even the kayaks, the Carriaconians and the Petite Martinicans, they voted against the referendum. And the referendum, one of the things that, and this is kind of baffling, because one of the things that they voted against, the people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, they voted against their name, meaning the name of their island, being on the passport. I don't think that you guys really understood this. So until BJ gets here this morning, I'll probably have some discussion on this. If you want to call, of course you can. But the thing is, when the referendum took place, Pearl Charles, good morning to you. How are you doing? Top of the morning. When the referendum took place, you know what was interesting? The addition of Carriacou and Petite Martinique on that beautiful passport of ours. So now, so we could have all them Russians and them having Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique on their thing, and they ain't know nothing. If you ask them where Madame Pierre is, they ain't know to tell you that they in Carriacou. No, sorry, Petite Martinique. Yeah, they ain't know Madame Pierre in Petite Martinique, so you could have used that to test if them is real Grenadians. Nonetheless, listen to this. Listen to this carefully. So, the Congress campaigned against the referendum, and, call, I'm coming to you, and instructed their people, do not vote for this. And the people from the Congress, they really came out and they voted. The people from NNP didn't come out and vote. And that was a problem. Don't vote for the recognition of Carriacou and Petite Martinique on that beautiful passport of ours. Don't vote for that. That's what they were told. And they went along with that. Come on. I'm sure you're regretting that now. And what may happen is that another party will come, i.e. the Congress. Maybe they'll come with a referendum. And what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have a lot of people who are from the New National Party. Based on what it is, they'll probably vote against it. But we have a call on the line. Let's find out who that is. Top of the morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning to Mr. Andre Donald. Good morning, and good morning to Grenadian.
Morning, Miss Carter. How are you doing? Morning, Miss Carter.
Morning to Mr. Watts in America. Good morning, you and your lovely wife. And I want to say a special good morning to Dr. Mitchell. Special good morning to Miss Yolan Bain, husband and family. Thank you, ma'am. And Peter David, good morning. Martha, Miss the lady in Carriacou, the from Chantimel, that best in Carriacou. And Martha, good morning. Thanks for the prayers. Continue praying for me, girl. Continue. I really need it because I'm suffering with these legs and mine. But I still try. And good morning to everybody. BJ, everybody, good morning. Yolan Smith, good morning, sweetheart, and keep smiling with that dimple. Have a blessed day. I just sit down here listening to you, and I just want to say good morning to my people. Okay. Good morning to everybody. Well, nothing going on for me now these days. Yeah,
no.
Dry season stepping in now.
The breadfruit no beer?
Well, I cut the breadfruit.
What?
I trim the branches. I go in tall, and a man tell me to cut half and put a bucket. So I put the bucket. He go bear again.
Okay.
He go bear again.
Okay.
And what they're doing to me in Cheju, I don't like it. And I must speak about my stuff. A bossman from Budge Grove gave me a few coconut tree plant a few years back, and I plant the coconut, Mr. Donald. Some short coconut. I said, well, I wouldn't live to get one to drink, but it start to be, and you have some children around, and the parents will not speak to them. They pick in the coconut water, and they drink, and they leave in the shell under the tree. I don't get one to drink yet, and I'm feeling again. So ask them, do not come in the place. Please, if all you want a coconut, when you're ready, come and ask. Just don't come and pick with coconut. And when I speak about it, somebody trained mother saying, where I come out. Look, there are Russian living in Grenada, born in Grenada, where I come out and all dirty things. Do not come with Miss Camille Scott living, please. If you want anything, ask. I just give. I just share what I have. Don't come in the place when I'm in there. Do not come in that lot of land. Don't come. Have a blessed day, and I want them to know. Don't come when I'm in there. Come and ask me. Have a good day, Mr. Donald.
All right. Take care of yourself, my dear.
Good morning, darling.
So just now you're selling water not in bottles?
I won't sell. Mr. tell me buy salt and put around the things. I want to ask BJ. But, so he said it'll be a lot. Mr. Soup that give me soup from Budge Grove.
Yeah.
That bring its coconut plant for me and it start to bear. They're picking it. Thing not good yet. They're picking it and you have a woman in Bushes who said, come out, I come out. She come out in Mount Craven and she down here. I ain't tell her nothing. You are Russian, you are Jamaican, you are Vincentian, living in Grenada.
True that.
No.
I said true that. True.
How can of people living over there? The amount of Jamaican and Ghanaians are living in Grenada, you telling me I come out. I'm born here. And me birth certificate, born in the state of St. George's Hospital. I don't understand these people, Mr. Donald. You have some people, sir, they don't want to see you ride, sir. They always want to pull you down. But I want them to know this morning, nobody pulling me down. Nobody will bring me another water. I don't go in under the water. I'm keeping me ever above. Have a blessed day.
You too, my dear.
Like
take care.
Agriculture this morning.
Yeah. All right. One
Yes.
love.
Bye-bye.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. Yeah, that was Camille Theatre Scott from Shantimel. Good morning to you, Kenro. How you doing? I trust you're doing fine. So, let us ensure that whenever a referendum comes around again, that we think. As a people, we think. I am not sure if enough thought process went into the selling of the referendum before. While people like Francis Alexis and, well, not QC again, it's KC, King's Council, and Ruggles Ferguson, KC also, while they are the experts in relation to constitutional law, they're the experts, make no bones about that. I'll say to you that they weren't the best sellers of this. They did not sell this thing properly. But outside of that, you knew that there are certain people who did not want referendum under Keith Mitchell. Just like a lot of people didn't want independence under Eric Gary. But whether they like it or not, they got independence under Eric Gary. They were able to vote because of that constitution. They were able to vote and not have the referendum under Keith Mitchell. They didn't want to add that to his many accolades. So I say to you, when referendum comes around again, and it's going to come, think about all those things that they'd want us to vote on in that referendum. Don't do like the people out of Carriacou and PD Martinique and just don't vote for that something that they wanted, you know. Since in the days of Sugar Patch, put me name on the passport cover. All I want in you. Put me name on the passport cover. Yeah, that was Sugar Patch out of Carriacou. He sang that song. Put me name on the passport cover. Since that time, the kayaks wanted it and they got the opportunity for it and they let people influence them not to have it. This is the strangest thing. Now you sitting back and I know you're realizing, God damn, what happened here? How did I make that mistake? Yeah. One of these mornings, we're going to go through all the things that was on that referendum thingy, on the paper. We're going to go through all of it. And then we're going to realize that as Grenadians, we made a silly mistake. All because there's a man in charge and the people from the Congress. Whereas, that this thing was going to benefit Grenadians, the people from the Congress decided, nope, don't vote for that. Don't vote for that. Don't vote for the other. Don't vote for this. And that is what happened. And because of the Congress, we're still stuck with many things. Because of the Congress, we're still stuck with many things. Keith Mitchell put in the referendum term limits for a leader. They said no. Oh my God. What was in these people's mind? I can tell you what was in their mind. It was simply this. We are not. That's what was in their mind. We are not going to have any change in our constitution under Keith Mitchell. That is what was in their mind. They let a man, or their interpretation of that man, they let that stop the nation. They let that stop the nation. Jeez, you me. We need to do better than that. Trust me. We need to start thinking. We can't let people manipulate us like that. Something that is for the, as they say, betterment of the nation. We allow a group of individuals who did not and still do not have the country at heart We let them influence change. And now all we hear is transformation. Well, transformation is the same change. And we voted against, yes, we voted against transformation then. Chrissy Batiste, good morning to you, my dear heart. How are you doing? I have not seen you in a long time, but I know you're there. I must visit you one of these days. But you have dogs, Chrissy, and you know me and the dogs. Dogs is not my very best friend, especially when they're vicious dogs. Yeah, man was just killed recently somewhere in the United States by a pit bull. He had something like 30-something pit bulls. Why person doing the 30-something pit bulls? That's craziness. That is craziness. As crazy as members of the Congress telling you not to vote for the referendum. And you fell for it. Yes, you did fall for it. Members of the Congress told you not to vote for the referendum. And you fell for it. Today, we still have the passport that if you live in Petite Martinique and you live in Carriacou, when you apply for a passport, you still only seeing Grenada on it. You had the opportunity, those of you in Petite Martinique, those of you in Carriacou, to have Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. You had the opportunity to cause us on the mainland to learn to spell Carriacou and Petite Martinique. But you decided to leave us spelling Grenada alone because you thought that was the best thing. Ain't it? Come on. Realize that you made that mistake. And you know what? As I said to you, it's going to come again. And the same thing is going to come. The same thing is going to come. And how are you going to go and vote for it now? Huh? But I tell you what, I'll be straight up and honest with you. If it comes again, meaning the referendum, if it comes again, and it has the change of the name of state from Grenada to Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, what will I do? You ask. I will vote in favor of that, as I did last time. Why? Because I am the one you call patriotic, not them. I am the one you call patriotic, not them. Can't call them patriotic. Are you kidding me? They weren't. I'm still with you, Carriacou, and I'm still with you, Petite Martinique. I'm still with you. I still want your name on that passport. Let me learn to spell Carriacou and let me learn to spell Petite Martinique too. Let me learn to let Grenadians know that in Carriacou, a place called Madame Pierre, and a next place called Down the Road. Do you understand? That is what it is. But now, they told you not to do it before. They'll come back and tell you to do it now. And hey, I will do it. Because I'm not as simple-minded as they are. And I'll do it, and I'll say to them, this is what Keith Mitchell wanted for Grenada. And I'll let them know that they're a bunch of hypocrites.
Everybody want to sit down in computer.
Well, yeah, in computer gone up this morning. Oh, Dugo? Yeah, he's already here.
Oh, yes. Everybody want
He started working on one day. Let's see what will happen.
culture. And they forget agriculture.
BJ? Yeah, I'm waiting on BJ this morning.
To sit down.
You know, I always have my little, tirade. You could call it that. Usually I might get to raid in the morning time and before BJ gets here.
Down in computer.
As you realize you're not hearing the commercial this morning, and that's one of the things that we can't pull up because of how the system is thingy. We've got a call though. Morning.
Andre.
Camille Teresa Scott.
I miss my party. I miss my Prime Minister. I miss my MP. And them are suffering in Grenada. You know, you think it's what I'm making? I'm telling you, you know, I miss these people, boy. We suffering, Mr. Donald. People suffering and they don't speak, you know. They don't say nothing. They're taking the data as sheep. I'm telling you, I miss Dr. Mitchell in office now. Boy, Grenada was much better. Mr. Donald, listen to me for a second. They was not perfect. They make mistakes. But when I wrote down get paid, they come in and buy. They buying from me. They buying from the other people. And the money used to go around and we make really good money. We could pay you water. You could pay you light. You could have paid this. You could have hide something for the rainy day. Nothing, Mr. Donald. Nothing for the poor class people. I am telling you, even if I don't like NDC, I never would support them. I would not vote for them. But people suffering. Yesterday, I got so frustrated. I went and get milk medication. I forget it where I leave it. What's a stress? I'm telling you. I sent 2 people to look for it for me.
Did you get it?
It just happened that the lady in the pharmacy put it away.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I get it. When I come in, the police running all the little vendors. I ain't say they are right to block up wherever they're blocking up. But I people will come out with the children to make a dollar. They have to move. It's rough. It's rough. I'm appealing to the other people and them. All you speak now. Speak out like Mr. Deacon Mitchell as the Prime Minister and Mr. Cornwall and them here. You all cry. You have to speak out. I had 3 ladies yesterday call and Shaggy. One said she voted for NDC and they disappoint her. Speak out, Grenadians. They won't jail you for speaking. It's rough. Look at me, I see on inside here because you're going down. And the end of the day, you're making up $50.
Yeah.
I don't make enough money and I'm suffering.
How much money you make yesterday, Cammy?
Yesterday, I make $75.
God bless.
Yes, I did thank God for it. And it's because of the Asham and the CMOS.
There is a gentleman.
Oh God!
Hold on.
You was.
No, hold on. Listen to me. There is a gentleman who, because I know you're always in search of cocoa balls, right? And you always like top quality cocoa balls. There is a gentleman who makes cocoa balls. And I'm going to put you in contact with him. His cocoa balls can compare, and probably I go a little bit further to say it is better than what you got from Teleswat. Yeah, really, really great cocoa balls. And he's a police officer.
I sample first.
Yes, you will. I'll send. Okay, here's what. When Xander comes back down on his second trip today, I am going to send you a sample.
Yes, morning Xander.
Yeah, I'm going to send you.
Our lady in Tivoli, she have a boss cocoa ball.
Yeah, but I tell you this.
But I have to get a sample first.
Yes, I will send you a sample.
It does make me money from the cocoa because people in America and England, they just come and buy and say, I'm hearing you. You know that's the best radio station? That's the best radio station, you know.
Thank
you. They just tell me, I'm hearing you. And they just come and buy $50.
Yeah.
So let him send a sample.
Yes, I will organize for you to get a sample today.
Yes.
And let you taste it, and then you would know. All right?
Thanks for listening to me because I'm in a lot of pain when I say pain.
Yeah.
Pain with the sufferation.
Yeah.
You know, I had 2 foot that sick with the vein that busting. And you're going out there to make $1 and you can't make $1 and I custom with under NNPI to make me money, Mr. Donald. I was in Mitsusu every day. I could have paid $50 in Mitsusu. Yeah? To take care of my business. Nothing going on now. and I miss me MP, I miss me Prime Minister. I could have gone sit down and say, Doc, look so educated. You don't see nobody. You don't see nobody. You don't see nobody. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's really rough. And not me alone not balling. And the city supporters balling. And they coming by me and cry. That's the problem. Have a good day, Grenada.
You too, take care and good. It's real, it's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Where's CJ? CJ, good morning. Where are you?
Agriculture is the number one. Number one. Yes, the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one.
That's just his way of saying that Real FM is the number one.
Yes,
See?
agriculture is the number one.
I thought you was going to say Real FM is the number one.
It's the number
www.drealfmgrenada.com. Radio entertainment always live. Let's keep it real.
one.
Let's keep it 91.9, 91.5. Where's BJ? I don't know.
What?
He should be here shortly.
Culture. I'm talking to the youths of this nation and those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from to the revolution, agriculture was on top. Man jacked this and didn't do too bad. After that, you know the whole thing flop. Why? Everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer, agriculture, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. You put me through with a clothes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers, all you go in them computers. Lord, we used to ship plenty nectars all the way down to Trinidad. During the revolution, we used to use up all the fruits that we had. When we could do nutmeg and banana was at the highest level. Now the youth them don't want to take over from the elders and continue. Oh gosh, why? Everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer, agriculture, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. You put me through with a clothes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers, all you go in them computers. Lord, Lord, Lord. All over the world you go, agriculture is number one. The soil is so rich and pure, but the youths cannot understand. Well, all the education you have, man, you still can't ignore the soil. Everybody want to work in office, and I know the reason why. Yes, man, everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer, agriculture, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. You put me through with a clothes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. tell you just now, my brothers, all you go with them computers. Oh yes. Alright. Agriculture, number one, number one, number one, yes, the number one. Agriculture, oh yes, number one, number one, number one, yes, the number one. Agriculture, number one, number one, number one. Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, yes, the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation and those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from to the revolution, agriculture was on top. Man Jack and didn't do too bad. After that, you know the whole thing flop. Why? Everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer, agriculture, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. You put me through with a clothes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers.
Yeah.
All you go eat them computer.
Eat them raw. Spilling up. Yeah, I'm looking for BJ this morning. Honestly, yeah, I'm looking for BJ. But I got to say good morning to Natalia John. How you doing? Desmond DeBella, top of the morning to you. And also to Jocelyn Mattison. How you doing, girl? Pearl Charles and Deborah Laborde. Gemma Ward, I know you're always there. Adrian Watts, baby daddy, good morning to you. Jay, good morning. And Anne-Marie Celestine Grant, top of the morning to you. And here's hoping that you guys are having a wonderful day. And thank you so very much for choosing Real 91.9, 91.5, www.TRealFMGrenada.com. Operating this morning, a bit handicapped, if I dare say so myself. Not having everything that we should have running this morning. So we sort of, and that of course is why you wouldn't hear. Why you're not there, you haven't heard our ads for the morning. But we're working on that and should have it in a couple of hours or so. Calls we do have. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Grenada. Mr. Donald, I'm a bit concerned, like the state of our agriculture at this point in time, because I'm not hearing anything, right, in terms of plans and programs and so for farmers or even for the country moving forward in agriculture since our last government reshuffle of ministers and so. We had my parliamentary representative, Honorable Andrews, given that responsibility fully, again, but we have not been hearing or seeing anything. So I'm just, wondering, concerned, where are we going with agriculture? The whole question of marketing board. We are not hearing anything about marketing board, and so a year and a half now, and it's worrying. And does that give persons or would-be farmers encouragement to invest or to go into farming? I don't think so. I don't think the confidence, right, is put out there by this present government when it comes to agriculture. That's just my opinion. And so, have a good morning, sir.
Oh, by the way, the manager asked that you give her a shout, yeah?
Okay.
All
Yes,
right.
I will do.
All right, then. Take care. Good.
Good. Yeah.
It's real. It's 91.
All you go eat them computers.
All you go eat them computers, right? No, we ain't eating computers this morning.
All right.
The number is 4420175. And I tell you, caller, I'm coming to you. I tell you exactly, yeah? I kind of like forget who is the Minister for Agriculture. And it was only when the one just called, I realized that Minister Andrews, yeah, who we fondly call toes, tie behind neck, I think he's the Minister for Agriculture. Yeah. It's since the reshuffle, things seem to have taken a dive lower than it was before. Morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yeah.
What's up?
What I could tell you?
I don't know. Tell me something.
Well, I could tell you, if I had to tell you something, 3 years now, I ain't getting no green peas from you and your husband. All the cutting style with all the green peas. That's all the business.
Well, if you don't come fight, how you go get
Well, if I don't tell me come fight, I'll come fight.
Well, you don't. We doesn't have to tell you, you don't just.
Nah,
come
I don't know
and-
where all the living again.
You know, just come and go in the fridge and take what you want.
So that means you have green peas in the fridge?
You don't have yet.
Oh, you could have yet. What kind of choppiness is this?
Well, you don't know. You don't know Salary sick and in the hospital.
No, you didn't tell me that. Are you? No, you didn't tell me that.
I didn't tell you that when I met you by Abby.
No,
You sure?
I am very sure on that. I ain't making a mistake on that one at all.
Well, sorry, I thought I did.
You are. So how is he now?
Well, he's not feeling too bad, you know.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
He's feeling not 100%,
Yeah.
but he coming to come because every morning he go in the chair and take a dip,
Okay.
and he coming to come.
Well, you never tell me that. What's happened to you, man? You mustn't make that kind of a mistake on them, man.
I really thought I did.
No, you didn't tell me that at all.
You want to talk to him?
Let me say good morning to him, of course.
He did, man.
Hey, let me say good morning to him.
The money take a bad fall, man.
You sure it's not you are pushing him now?
Me?
Yes, you.
Hold on.
Good morning.
Big man, good morning. How you doing?
Well, not too bad for the present.
Well, that's good to hear, but I didn't know. Wifey never tell me you take hospital and thing.
Yeah, man, I think I spent a couple of days in the general hospital.
But she tell me you're coming to come now?
Yeah, well, I'm almost there, you know.
You're almost there. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
I have to go and make a last checkup on the 6th of next month.
Okay. But you'll be okay. You'll be okay, man. You'll be all right.
I believe when after the last checkup, you know, get a,
Now we talking. Now we talking. Anyway, take care of yourself, man.
Okay, have a nice day.
All right, then. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Wifey.
Oi.
Later, girl.
Okay, bye.
All right. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. I was at the point where I was thinking that he would not make an appearance, but he did. He did make an appearance this morning, and that is like good news. Bertrand John, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Morning, Andre. Morning to the listening public. I am doing fine. Warm and easy as always.
I was thinking that you ain't getting here.
I heard you were clamoring on the radio. Try to hurry to get here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm harvesting bananas this morning, so...
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I had to put some logistics in place before I moved out. But I'm here.
You know,
Thank God for life.
as you say, you harvesting bananas, yeah? I don't remember an athletics meet anywhere where you'd have a fruit stall where you encourage the children who are running around. I'm not even talking the athletes here yet. I'm talking the children who are running around to buy a banana, buy a piece of watermelon because of the sun and stuff like that. Buy the banana because again, the sun, it's gonna burn up a lot of your fluids in your body, so you need the potassium so that you won't have cramps and stuff like that. And maybe even have it in a situation where you encourage the children, so from the different houses, they encourage the children eat a banana. How come I never seen that? You guys fail in the thing or what? Or watermelon? What's going on?
Andre, remember I've been speaking recently about 17 goals that the United Nations sort of set up. And a lot of countries signed on to it, including Grenada. And one of those goals, if my memory serves me right, is health and wellness.
Okay.
Good health and wellness, well-being. Andre, to achieve that, you have to feed your own population. You have to ensure that they eat local.
Yeah.
You have to take a collective approach. You have to educate, your nation.
That's true.
As to how to eat. You need to take a, collaborative approach to achieving that. And this is what we're not doing. Andre, right from school, you need to ensure that you start feeding the kids, even before that, before they go to school, with local stuff. Because tastes like every other thing. You acquire that. And sometimes you have to eat things over and over in order to acquire the taste. And sometimes your body can tell when you're taking in garbage and when you're taking in nutritive stuff, Your body can tell based on how you're performing, based on how you're feeling. Whole heap of people eat, food and eat a lot of food, but they're very sluggish. Only the food are just tied up inside of you. Sometimes you eat things that you don't really have use for. And your body, struggling to process those things. We just eat to be filled, We don't really nutrify ourselves. So in a way, we don't have the energy to do what we need to do. In order to be productive, you have to eat properly,
Yes, BJ. In order to be productive, you have to eat properly.
Yes. So,
but in the stuff you need to eat, it must be available.
Collective approach. You need to ensure. Why I think they subsidize farmers and things in developed countries? For that very sad reason, Andre, to ensure that your population are fed and to ensure that food is cheap. If it's so expensive for you, how are you going to eat properly? That's what I'm saying, that sometimes I'm not getting there this morning to all for that. That, when you actually take away the resources from people to obtain food, you're basically slaving them. And you're actually creating hunger that, is also one of the goals of the United Nations. Zero hunger, that's one of the goals too. And you tell yourself, let me hold back $150, or let me save that here and there. And what you find you have class distinction, Andre. So you don't have equity. The distribution, of resources is not done equally. So you have class distinction. So you have rich people and poor people. And because of that, you have they also talk about security. So you're gonna affect your security because the poor and the rich are gonna start fighting. You're gonna have class clashes, conflict. It happens everywhere in the world. People doesn't realize that politicians are, kind of insane folks,
Politicians are insane folks.
They don't think straight.
So what happens if one day you become a politician and I remind you of that, DJ?
Well, Andre, the thing is that I'm thinking about it very serious,
Becoming a politician?
Seriously, yeah. I'm getting
real?
Yeah, involved in politics.
Come on, stop it,
Andre,
BJ.
and my listeners outside there, this is a sort of a official statement that I am seriously thinking about getting involved in politics at the highest level, so we can together turn around things. We can get the country or our country on the right path. It's not on the right path now. I know. And I'm privy to be saying so.
BJ, I am not believing I heard you.
Yeah, just make it official, Andre. I'm seriously thinking about it. I'm coming to the end of my life, and certain things I think we can get done. We aren't doing it, and I know it's not difficult to do. And I'm not sure if the man have the capacity, the ability, the will to do those things. So you need people like me to go inside there and get those things done. Simple like that. My message is very clear now. Together we can do this. That's my slogan. Together we can do this. And remember that word. That could be our watchword.
You've stunned me this morning.
I know. And a lot of people outside who are listening. I am seriously thinking about it, Andre. We are too divided as a people. Politicians are dividing us too markedly. Andre, could you speak about agriculture this morning? I'll go off on a tangent, and I'm not sure we're going to be doing our program,
No, we're speaking about agriculture, but you have made a statement, BJ. You have made a statement there that I want you to make it again because I don't want you to tell me, Jay, I was just talking that day.
No, I'm not just talking, Andre.
Tell me, BJ,
I am seriously thinking about getting involved in politics at the highest level. Based on my perception of things, based on what has happening before my very eyes, because I have paid my dues, because I have no doubt within myself, Andre, that it's people like me that need to get involved in that activity at that level.
So, in order for you to do this, BJ, you have to be a candidate.
Yes.
And you
I'm seriously thinking about putting up my hand as a prospect.
St. Patrick East?
Yes, that's where I'm from.
What makes you believe that you can defeat Dennis Cornwall?
What make you think that I can defeat Dennis Cornwall, Andre?
Yeah.
Because who I am, and because of how I deal with my people, Andre, I have a bond with them. And they know that. And all politicians probably would know that throughout the country. That probably, something, if BJ decide to run for election in St. Patrick's East, he's going to win. I never left, Andre. I serve my people well. I have my flaws and I make mistakes all the time. Those people brought me up. They grew me, Andre. The people in Rose Hill. I was just coming inside the radio station and I haven't seen for a while, Andre. My heart felt so good this morning. Probably that's why I'm speaking that way. I just met Chipsy.
Yes.
Come out from in the back of the radio station there. Mm-hmm. I said, well, it's a long time we haven't seen and stuff like that. And you know what come through my mind, Andre? When I used to be really hungry, those guys was grown up in sautés. And there was bigger folks than us. And they would realize that sometimes we need a little 25 cents. Those are the guys who used to push their hand in the pocket, Chipsy and them, and Patchy and them, and give you like a 50 cents and like a 25 cents to sustain you on your way when you're going to school. Those are the people who brought me up, Andre. I never leave them. Got opportunity to leave and I never go. I'm staying. And people are abusing them. So I decide to take it at a different level. Andre, how you could watch somebody, who is poor, needy, vulnerable, and you can withhold $150 from them? Aren't you see people like me have to get involved in politics? I'm not criticizing government or anything, I just criticizing people's policy here. I'm not calling no name, and I'm not I'm saying together we can make it. That's the slogan. I'm not calling no NNP, I'm not calling no NDC. I just find the way things are proceeding at this point in time, we aren't getting the formula right.
We've got a call online. Good morning. Oh, we lost that caller. Maybe that information hit that caller so hard that they hang up the phone.
That's okay.
You have me kind of like...
I know you startled this morning. Yeah, of course I have you on the retreat this morning. Of course, Andrew.
I never go on the retreat like that. But
I know you stunned you this morning because you never expected it.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I knew it had to be you going to be the first person to call. I think to hang up here.
No, somebody was calling before and the lines get crossed.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
Yeah, but I think before BC came in, I was calling.
Okay.
But when he said that, I nearly get astonished.
Cliff, what? You hear the answer?
Why I was getting astonished is knowing that I knew him in
with Siboli, call it there. That estate, what is his name again?
River
River Twine
Antwine.
around there.
River Antwine?
I was wondering if he want to compete against kids, and I get frightened.
Oh, no.
But then when he talk about hotels, my mind come back clean. So I don't want no fear again.
Well, oh my God. This one kind of knocked
So
me down.
you have road you could run.
Would you come up and vote for him?
No, I will need help him. I will need him to help my campaign.
Oh, you need him to help your campaign.
Yeah.
You heard that, boy? Clifford, you heard that?
Yeah, I hear him.
The man say he will need you to help him campaign. You feel you can handle it?
That could we have to see how that work. It depends on how things go.
It depends on my agenda, I know that.
That's right.
And we will have to sit down and talk about that.
Yeah.
This will be made clear very soon. Not too long from now.
All right, Clifford.
I feel good. But to answer a little bit in what the gentleman before, Mr. Roman, was speaking about, he did tell you that he's not satisfied. I've seen any movement since the Mr. Andrew have taken over the roles of Minister of Agriculture. I too share most of his views because since I'm not even, I think once I must have heard his voice on the air. But I must admit that they are making some strides because the Alicapitian news, they had some something to do with animals, training our animal with Mr. Louison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Bowen, and then they had the chief extension officer calling all the different agricultural station, extension station, right? So she give a rundown as to the four station and whatnot. So they are making some move behind it though. But I am not satisfied that we've seen enough vitamin put into agriculture. Definitely not. I'm sort of disappointed with this government in terms of the role in agriculture based on what they said. I thought we'd have seen more dynamism. It appears that Trinidad, Guyana, and them other islands are making some headway on us, and they're actually preparing. There's a boat launch for cargo and passenger to the Caribbean. And they call out names of person, island that is on board with them. And Grenada is not on board yet. And the other minister did say that they were working with some organization to ship dasheen and whatnot to different islands. But that seems to gone to sleep again. Right? So I agree with Mr. Roman that enough emphasis have not been put. And this new minister have not shown that either he is better off or he is more agriculture oriented than Mr. Persuader.
Okay.
So we come out from down to down and not going up.
One
right?
up. Okay.
So we are hoping to see some upward move, but up to now,
nothing.
We ain't seen any upward move.
All right, Cliff, take care. Good. 91.9, 91.5, www.d. RealFMGrenada.com. Good morning to you wherever you are at this particular point in time. Somebody just sent me a message and said great news.
My phone just filled up, Andrew, with lots of messages.
Yeah, and somebody asked a question here. BJ, I hope it's NNP you choose. Oh, man, that's going to be the talk for the rest of the week. Anything else, there's nothing else that's going to top this one. That's going to be the talk for the rest of the week.
Andre, I've been contemplating about this very seriously, and I'm obliged to do what I'm doing. This is not about me. Probably, if it was just about me, I would be looking in another direction. This is just a calling, Andre. I just have to do this. Aren't you fine with people are being treated as though they are second-class citizens? I want to ask one question, How can you, as a normal person, operate in a country? And you operate in the country, yeah? The country is like a big business. We put you right at the top. And the very poor, the neediest people in the country, you do so and you take $150 from them, and I'm not stopping to talk about that. And you're giving yourself an increase of over probably 100%. What mathematics is that I send you to school for? Huh? And when you think about it geometrically, Andre, think about the level of your salary compared to what the needy are stretching out their hands for. Who going to like that? Andre, those people feed me when I was growing up. We were really poor. Those people, they could scrap in the plate when I pass in. Them stretch it. Big T and those people and them brought me up. You see? And we had enough of that. Andre, we're doing this,
Somebody asked if you're part of the new party that's just launched.
I don't know about new party, no old party. You will be given information as needed, Andre.
You have your management team and everything
Yes.
in place?
I am putting this in place, Andre. Okay. I'm putting my team in place. So when I decide to launch this formally, officially, it's not how should I put it, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. No lukewarm business. I'm doing this, Andre, and watch me do it. You didn't find out speaking with confidence?
No, I believe you,
Yeah.
I believe you, and I realize that you knocked me back a couple of steps.
I know. When you better stand up straight, Andre.
No, I come back and you can't shake me again.
Get real, yeah. That's what it is. And you hear me say that many times. I don't come on national radio and say things that I don't mean.
We've got a caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, tell me.
I endorse BJ.
You endorse him up for Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
He will do well, especially for agriculture. That's the boss.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Right.
Go right ahead, BJ.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You just changed the whole narrative of
and
the
I
program.
Change the mood
you
of
changed
people,
everything.
Andre.
You just
I
changed
know
everything bang one time.
Yes. And
okay, so I'm gonna. Hey, you heard it on the agricultural program first on the Real FM, and that's where you heard it first. Remember that. Good morning.
Today is Shandy's birthday.
Today's Shandy's birthday? Happy birthday.
Anniversary.
Hey, what thing happening? All right, thank you, my love.
Right, bye-bye.
Okay, good. Miss Shonda Cyrus, happy birthday to your girlfriend. Here's hoping that you live to see many, 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 many more birthdays to come. Okay, our friend in Texas, one we call Goddess Bella, she says, I am late. What did you miss? Okay. Bella, BJ has said that, well, he has made an official statement and said that he will be getting involved in the politics of the land, in frontline politics. He's getting involved in frontline politics. And he will be, at the next election, he will be making a pitch for the St. Patrick East constituency. So that is that is what you miss, Bella. Okay, so all right, let me ease up and get ready again. Next question. Family support there?
Yes, Andre.
The dogs?
Andre,
the dogs in the yard supporting the dogs in the yard, they
Andre,
supporting.
before you ask me those elementary questions, I probably can make a blanket statement so you can cover all those questions.
Good.
And the blanket statement, Andre, is that, all right, my country comes before political party and it comes before man. Get it absolutely clear. I'm not doing this for political party or for man. I'm doing this for my country. I fought for my country already, Andre. I shed blood for this thing already, I lose blood for it already, Today, we living through peacetime, where man can just go and put an X-bar ballot, We're living through easy time. I've paid my dues. I've been there. Andre, it's time we wake up. It's time we as a people stop this stupidness. Everything is politics. You don't see every time we go to get some food, man, your brother become your enemy. You can't see that. You can't see the kind of things that happening. We will not distributing the wealth equally. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have class in society and stuff like that, because society make up of those things. We're living under capitalism. I am saying that you should not leave your poor and vulnerable behind and leave them to fade away and die, or you're starving them to death. I'm saying that was supposed to happen in every country. It's too small for that, and we're too loving a set of people for that. So where we going with that kind of policy?
You have a caller?
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
All right.
Andre,
Hey.
BJ.
Morning.
Morning. How things?
Fine, thanks.
Come on, don't waste the time. Let's get with it. We know you mean well in all the pleasantries, but let's get with it. Tell me.
Andre, morning again. Watch me. A long time I didn't listen or hear you good, because I'm not getting your station normally.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it now, man. I just tell you that. Let's get to it. If we give everybody time like you, then we wouldn't have time for people. Let's get to it, bro.
Morning, BJ. And good to hear you. In that, the need for pleasantry, because we're not hearing the Prime Minister saying pleasantries, as much as you are not hearing too. So don't say get to it. So get to it, yes. But as much as we need to get to it, there's the whole aspect of a whole lot of, for example, the change that we have in the ministry. Nothing is being done by the minister. My good friend that used to be the Minister for Agriculture, who now is part of the same thing, you might say, an extension of agriculture, which is, what do you call it again? The whole issue of agriculture intertwined with tourism. There's no change that happened so far. But at the same time, our people have not been relating to agriculture in a proper way for the past how much years? So I don't want to blame any administration, even now, for what is going on. People interest in agriculture has not been very appropriate in this country for the longest while. Watch me. I'm 67 years. I grew with a mother who, even at the age of 80 and more, she died at 89. And BJ know her very well. She died at 89. Close to 89. She used to be with a fuck and a culture back. Period. So what I'm telling you here is that the interest in agriculture is a mentality that we need to culture. And I spoke about that to you all guys a whole few years ago. It's a mentality we need to culture that young people have no time for in this day and age. So to the extent that we need to appreciate what agriculture is a value of, it has nothing to do with the minister in particular or the government in particular getting it done. Locally, in front of us, everybody around us has to, because nowadays all they do is pin their fingers, what money they get, use a phone, and that's life for them.
All right.
That's the way the world is nowadays.
You've already had more than 4 minutes of our programming time, and I cannot continue to give you more.
And there you go with that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay, you too. All right, one love.
DJ, take
All right, boss. Morning.
And let me tell folks, yeah, you will continue to say that my attitude stinks, but what is, and we have to understand that when the program starts in the morning, we have just an hour and a half basically to get in as many calls as possible. And we can't have one person going ahead for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. No, we can't. And when you call, you must know what you want to say and get to it and say it. It's straight up. Come on. Good morning. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
My good partner. Well, I tend to not support a lot of things that you say there. Let me say, agriculture has been in Grenada from inception. And governments have to show more interest in agriculture to get people interested in agriculture. And a lot of times, a lot of interest is not shown. For instance, we don't have a policy to know where the government is going. So to make that young people this and whatnot and fingernails and whatnot, there are young people that are willing to get into agriculture, but they must see a way forward. And we have not been told of the way forward. Right? The government has said they have policy. We cannot tell you what is the government policy directly. We cannot tell you what is the next stage government is at right now in terms of agriculture. And that is one of the sticking points there. Since in the early days, we're talking about zoning land and about lands for agriculture purposes and lands for building and whatnot. We can't come and that. We can't tell where. Every time government fix lands for people, the road either block or something, so we're not seeing that development moving. It is time for us, for government, to get serious on where we want to bring agriculture. And we're not seeing that. Because people can't just go and plant if they don't have a steady market, they don't know really what is going to happen to their crops.
Okay.
And that is a major thing. And I think BJ could back up that. If we must know where we're going, we must see light in where you're going. When you have bananas, every Monday or so, you will see mostly every estate in Grenada was shipping bananas because you know where you are going. Today we hear nutmeg price go to drop. You expect people to get interested in it? Cocoa price, you bring in building more cocoa factory and you're not getting an increase. You expect people to have any meaningful contribution to that?
All right, brethren.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. The biggest statement made on an agricultural program was made today, the 22nd day of the second month, 2024. And that statement is Bertrand John, affectionately known as BJ, throughout the entire state of Grenada, who is from the constituency of St. Patrick East, and as would say, born and grown in River Sally, has indicated that he will be getting involved in frontline politics. No. Wow. I'm still sort of a little bit puzzled.
I realize you're stuck. I realize you're stuck. And I realize you're still searching for words, Andre.
Yeah, because
and I could understand why you're feeling that when a lot of people are stunned outside there. They don't really expecting that from me.
No.
Andre, because the way I live kind of loosely. And, I don't bother with things too much.
Yeah.
Didn't know the
I can tell you, I know what caused you to make that decision. 150. That 150 hot.
Yes. And realize you're talking about it for the last few years, Andre.
You're talking about that 150.
I can't live with that.
Yeah.
Our old lady was crying in my hands the last time. I go home, I can't get out of the vehicle, I'm so sad. My heart sank so deep. I couldn't go inside the house like that. I have to sit in the vehicle and cry. She talking about 150 BJ, and she think I'm a government official. And that's the only thing I'm asking for. Oh, Andre, what kind of heartless activity is that? Tell me. In Grenada, you mean I don't have a say and a stakeholder in that? You mean I sitting down and watch this thing go on and without doing anything and let badness prevail? How am I going in my grave? Huh? Andre, what's really happened to us? We becoming too animalistic and I don't like it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah, let me say very good morning to my potential Minister of Agriculture. And I have made up my mind that I'm going to sit down home and on election day just going to cast my vote for the NNP. But no, I cannot sit down home again. I have to go back on the campaign trail to campaign for my Minister of Agriculture, Brother Butcher and John. Thank you.
Thank you. People volunteering to campaign.
Yes, Andre, I have a legion. Andre, I do have a legion of followers. We are latent, but we are there. People in Grenada, Andre, they know what is needed, what is required. The politicians make that mistake. They seem to think that they are the only educated bunch and everybody else are fools. So they can treat us the way they want to. And the people are tired with that kind of representation, Andre. They want people who are there with them through thick and thin. When we are suffering, the whole lot of us suffering. And when there are goodies, the whole lot of us sharing it. That's what Grenadians want. Andre, why we can't turn around we agriculture sector? Andre, we don't have very much in terms of resources. But what we have is valuable resources. Our lands, that make us valuable.
Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, Andre. Good morning, BJ.
Morning, boss.
BJ, I come here and live in South to vote for you and to help the campaign. One love.
All right, one love. This thing is gonna take. Well, it has taken the nation by storm, I guess. Not guess. I know for a fact it's taken the nation by storm.
I know, Andre. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's sort of like a singing redemption songs at this particular point in time. I mean, it's something that nobody expects either.
I know. Andre, I just couldn't take this thing no more. I've been thinking about this. I've been through, I've visited psychologists in Andre. And it was like, BJ, I'm not psychologist only in Grenada, abroad too, I've been saying, hang on, I have an interest in doing. They say, BJ, don't you think that it's better to, to stay on the outside and help as you're accustomed helping? We know you're helping a lot of people. We know you're doing your bit. And just something just deep within me is telling me that, BJ, what you're doing, you just give the position you are in, you cannot do as much as you would like to do.
I know for a fact, Bertrand, that you are a member of the New National Party. Are you going to stay there, or are you going to probably move out of that and do something else, or you're going to stay there and do this under the NNP banner?
Andre, I don't flip flop. I don't follow blindly. I have been through the revolution as a teenager, as a young person, and I've seen people get killed politically already. And I'm not too far, from me, 10 feet away. And Andre, you never, those feel, you really can't get it out of your head. That's why you realize once you say, BJ, you need to be a little more active outside. You need to go out a bit more. And you're frightened of crowds. I'm frightened of a lot of people getting together. People tend to act like animals when especially when there is a little alcohol and some music and thing around. You always have a little fight or some kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm really frightened of confusion and chaos and those things. I've seen people lose their life already. So because of that, Andre, what you find is that when I decided to join the NNP is because of the mantra, Andre, because of what it stands for. I had made up my mind, no, I'm not going to get involved in groups and with plenty people and thing again. That looking as chaos and confusion. When I watch what NNP would have done, and don't tell me they didn't make mistakes, nobody, and I'm telling them that. Hang on, they have made a lot of mistakes. But in terms of, the overall assessment, NNP would have done very, very well. They transformed Grenada. I lived through it, Andre. I lived through Geary. I only look like that, my old man. I lived through Geary. I lived through Maurice Bishop. I lived through Mr. Blaze. I lived through Braffit. I lived through Ben Jones. I lived through Kit Mitchell. I lived through Tillman Thomas. I lived through Deacon. I have been there.
Got a caller. Good morning. How you doing? Oh, lost it. Just about 5 minutes before, I just wanted to squeeze that caller in, but seeing that person chose not to think. I'm going to, for the folks who are sending us WhatsApp, we usually read our WhatsApp on the computer. Can't do that this morning. Remember I told you we had a computer problem. So let's see if we can squeeze this caller in. Good morning. How you doing?
Morning, Mr. Andrew and Mr. DJ.
Yes.
DJ, no, he's speaking. Listen, DJ, I've been listening to you for years. And I said to you, DJ, you need to get into the Senate to help us with the agriculture. But you know what? God's plan is not our plan all the time, and his time is always his time. So I live today to hear you, DJ, making a commitment to help Grenada. And DJ, it's not you alone crying for them old people, It's not you alone. I too, and a lot of us. And we praying, and we have to get rid of these wicked people. We have to get rid of them. And we have to go back to the poll, all of us, and vote. I hope I'll be home in time to get these wicked people out of there. Have a good morning, and God bless you, DJ. Give you health, length, and life, and strength. You used to talk about death. I tell you, stop it. Life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Whatever we say, look out. It's going out there.
All right.
Have a good day, guys.
You too. Take care. And that's going to be our final call this morning. BJ, I give you 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
That's all I give you.
You want me to reiterate what is that?
I don't know whatever you want to say. I give you 30 seconds. Do with it as you
Andre, I am just become the sacrificial lamb for my people. They have me now. I have been through the money and the bling. I have been through, the ups and the downs. I have been through the storm. I never leave. The reason why I never leave, Andre, my people, is because they're the one that brought me up. And that's the most I can do. Give them back what is left, Andre, of me. That's it.
Butch and John, good morning. Thank you very much for being a part of the program.
More than welcome.
And thanks for stunning Grenada this morning. I think Grenadians enjoyed that one.
That's okay.
All right, one up, BJ.